how often do you produce quality actions at critical moments of the game? That's important for me.
Andre, consistency is a key language for you. We've seen this Guinean side at the Afcon 13 times. I mean, even though they've not gone past the quarterfinal stage, but then it puts them in good stead to actually progress ahead of Malawi. They've only managed, this is only their third appearance, first being in 1984, and then the next one was in 2010. Yeah. Took them 12 years before they actually qualified for this one. We're not sure if it's going to be another 15 years before we see them again, but that consistency is necessary if you need to show any form of contention at Afcon. Yeah.
Lots of experience in this particular game, especially from a Guinea perspective. You know, they know how to negotiate Nations Cups, and I think from that perspective, they might just have too much for a Malawi side. I'm looking at the midfield battles tonight, and for me, Keita, Diawara, and Kamara, those ones are going to be key in that particular battle. Roma, Olympiacos, Liverpool, big clubs there, so lots of experience, and I think that's where it will be won perhaps for that midfield battle.
Well, it was basically an imbalance. It looked imbalanced when we saw Senegal, Zimbabwe. But then Zimbabwe held there until the very end. Who says Malawi cannot do the same against this very highly rated Guinean side, Asamoah?
I think Andre said it. You know, the key going to this game is much experience. You know, when you talk about this Guinean team, we've got Naby Keita, who hasn't done enough for Liverpool this season. You know, he was battling injuries. You know, but you cannot write him off. You know, I think he's a center of attraction when it comes to this game. You know, and he plays a huge role. I think they've got one striker, Mohamed Bayo, who has scored 9 so far for his club. You know, so coming to this tournament, he's got the confidence. The confidence level is very, very high. You know, I'm a striker. He's a striker. You know, when you score consistently, you're not scared of anyone. You know, so coming there, I think they are the favorites of this match. But you cannot write the Malawians of this game. You know, they've got players who are playing in the South African League. South Africa has got one of the best leagues in Africa, you know, so you cannot write them off, you know. So this game is going to be a bit tricky, you know, experience-wise, the Guineans are ahead, but they are here for a reason. The Malawians are here for a reason. So they cannot qualify to an African Cup of Nations without having good players, you know. So that is the tricky one right there. Guineans are the favorite, but you cannot write off the Malawians. They can pull up an upset.
I hear you very clearly. I mean, aside from personally wanting to put yourself out there, show that you're a big boy, you know, of course, you know you want to bam. You always want to chill with the big boys. But very importantly is the fact that the military president of Guinea has said you either come with the trophy or you return whatever money has been invested. So that basically will be in their mind, and we hope we'll not be seeing some craziness coming through there. But Simpewe, where do you see the pendulum swinging in this particular fixture?
I think the experience of Guinea would push them to take this one. Probably a 2-1 because it's a tournament and Jeta's in the first match. So, yeah, I'll give a 2-1 to Guinea.
2-1. Asamoah?
Of course, Guinea is going to win, but I'll go for 2-0.
2-0. Yeah. Keeping a clean sheet. Andre?
Yeah, I think we spoke about that experience. I think they might have too much for Malawi. You know, you're looking at a Malawi team who's only scored 4 goals in their 6 you know, qualifiers. It's the lowest of all the teams here, so they're going to struggle in that particular area. I think 3-1 to Guinea.
3-1. We're seeing a high scoring situation. That will be the most goals we've seen in Afcon if that happens. But you know what? I do have a present for you if that prediction comes true. If it doesn't, you know what's in my pocket, right? we'll see how all of that turns out. But no doubt, I think it'll be a great run out. Like I said, we've got 2 fixtures coming back to back. Well, basically coming simultaneously to you. It's a Group B fixture with Guinea against Malawi. Yes, they definitely want to do everything for the bragging rights or for the maximum points, and of course not to upset the military president back home. But most importantly, Morocco, Ghana, it's a massive, crazy fixture, and we all can't wait to basically test the delicacy that has to offer. 33rd installment of the Total Energies Afcon. Let's head off straight to the Stade Ahidjo Stadium, see how the action is going down.
At the minute, BJ, I have to say, the Ashes are under a huge threat.
The general consensus from the public was always cricketers, they're overpaid, they're whinging, they have to spend time in a buyer bubble, so what?
Probably disappointing for the England team and the country, I think. You know, he's let a lot of people down.
Well, personally, I think it's been blown completely out of proportion.
The Ashes, the atmosphere, the people, there's a buzz. Everybody's up for it.
He's the hero. It's a little bit of a blow and a pain, and he looks uncomfortable.
Wow, what a response that is.
He has been at pawn in England's side. Steve Smith.
Fabulous